the time has finally come to play one of my absolute favourite games. So hi everyone, welcome to the stream, hope you're having a good day. And yes, we're playing Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door tonight. I've been kind of thinking about when would be the perfect time to start playing this. Yesterday I was thinking that I would start it over the weekend, or... yeah, I'm going to pause that a second. Either over the weekend or... I don't know, like soon after the weekend, but the more I thought about it, the more I was like, you know what? I'm kind of in the mood to start this tonight. So we're kind of jumping a bit ahead of schedule and we're going to, well, start tonight. Just before I start, just a couple of quick things I want to say. Yes, I've played this game before, like years ago, and I do know a lot of the story beats and stuff, but I will ask people not to spoil it for the people who don't know anything about the game. Not that I don't think anyone here would be unfamiliar with the Thousand Year Door, but just in case, respects that some people might not actually know what could happen in this. But I still think this game's fantastic. It's been a long time since I've last played it, and it would be probably top 3 favourite games of all time. It's kind of hard to tell if it's my absolute be-all end-all favourites, but it's definitely up there for me. So with that said, I'm just going to start and we will play. Today I'm going to tell you the story of the Thousand Year Door. An awfully long time ago, it is a strange and far-off land, a big bustling town had thrived. It was a town where all people lived very happy lives, and it was said that the town was very prosperous. But one day, tragedy befell this blessed place. A great cataclysm struck the town and its people. Darkness filled the skies and the earth roared and shook. It was, the very world had come to a violent end. But in a single night, the town sank into the depths of the earth. Going to turn the volume down just a little bit. There we go. Many moons had rose and set. The stories of the town had passed into the pages of fairy tales, when the town site had no longer held relics of its past, but people gathered at that spot and built a new town. But word soon spread among the people who moved in that an ancient city lay deep underground, and a magnificent treasure rested there. Let me know if the volume level is okay. Indeed. This is the tale of the fabled treasure of Rogueport. Yes, this is where it all begins, in the Sea of Rogueport, the sea town of Rogueport. The tale for the Thousand Year Door starts here. Finally, I have a minute without Toadsworth watching over me. He's so persistent. Came all the way here on holiday to be struck with Toadsworth. It's so stifling. Once in a while I like to take a chance to look around on my own to see what I want. But now that I'm doing it all, this town has got a very distinct flavour. Oh, Missy. Do you mean me? Yes, you, Missy. Would you buy something? I've got a wide assortment of knickknacks and doodads. Oh, well... I got a selection of good things on sale for you, stranger. Well, that's a pretty box. What's inside it? It is said that this box holds a map that shows where the legendary treasure sleeps. But in the box have a magic lock on it that will only open for those pure of hearts. As you can see, it won't budge for someone such as myself. I know, if the box will open for you, Missy, then you may have whatever is inside. But I'm sure whatever's in there would be of no use to someone like me. So Missy, take this box in your hand and see if it opens. Alright, what's the harm? I'll try to open it. And indeed it does open. And thus begins the story. It's kinda weird to finally come back to this game after so long. I don't know the last time I played this. I might have streamed this like a very, very long time ago, but this was before I started doing commentary. So I didn't actually like read the text or anything, so this is like the first time I'm doing that. I don't know if the D-pad needs binding because only the control stick's working here. I prefer using D-pad for cursor selection. Let me check real quick. Let me just see if the D-pad is bound properly. Yeah, I guess the D-pad just doesn't work on this game. That's fine, I'll just use the control stick. I did test it earlier just to make sure everything was working. It seems to be functioning fine. So hopefully there won't be any technical hiccups. Mail call! Good old Paracari from the first game. Kind of a shame you don't really see him as a party member in this game or anywhere else. Like, he's just making a cameo appearance and that's it. Hey bro, check it out! A letter from Princess Peach arrived for you. I'll just read it to you, how's that sound? Now let's see. Just a second, just making sure everything is fine audio-wise. Okay. Hello there, Mario. I'm on holiday traveling in the Mushroom Kingdom. In my travels, I came into possession of a mystical map. A treasure map, actually. Oh shit. Something about a treasure map. But since it would be too difficult for me to try go find the treasure all by myself, I thought you could help me hunt for it. You will, of course, won't you? I've encoded the map with this letter, so please bring it with you when you come. I'll meet you at Rogueport. That means you must come, Peach. Peach! What do you know? It's true. Looks like there's a Weather Dome map in here with the letter. Check it out. So you probably noticed that this game runs in 4:3. Unfortunately, it doesn't support widescreen. I did test it earlier with a widescreen hack, it doesn't really work that well. In fact, I'm going to show you what that looks like, because you'll see that it kind of breaks it just a little bit. So I did test the widescreen hack earlier, and this is what it looks like. Hang on. This is kind of what it looks like with the widescreen hack applied. You can just see like the edges, and it doesn't look good. So yeah. Fun fact for you there. I mean, this game still looks fantastic and I'm fine with it being in 4:3. It would have been nice to have like a little bit of extra screen space to fill the stream screen, but that's close enough. A Rogue's Welcome, the prologue chapter, let's go. Excuse me, sir? Please wake up, sir. The town you'd been speaking of has come into view. Look, there's Rogueport. You see, we'll arrive shortly. Prepare to disembark. Yeah, usually when you start like a Mario RPG, you're like in a very happy-go-lucky, like very nice usually grassy, greeny area. This one, it starts off with a very shifty, dodgy looking place full of like mavericks and stuff. It's really... I actually really like the change that this one has for that. Must apologise, sir. Our arrival and delay was a bit rough because of the weather. Are you quite sure you want to disembark here? I did tell you about the sordid tales about Rogueport on our way here, did I not? What's that? I'm sorry? You say there's a princess waiting here for you. Is that so? Well, of course, sir. If that's what you think, then I won't stop you. But, you best be careful, sir. Don't say I didn't warn you. Also, I love little effects like that, the paper effects. Do a quick save there. There we go. Oi, welcome to Rogueport. Bit of a nasty place, eh? You got guts coming here. You look a bit green and have a wee bit of a device on me. Hit the safe block to save. Because the thing about life is you never know when you're gonna kick the old buckets. What do you want, pal? Huh? A princess in a pink dress? I didn't see nothing like that, no. I probably remember a princess, probably. Why do you want this chick anyway, old pal? You owe you money, or is she your girlfriend? Hey, what do you want? Get away from me, you freak! Here we go, some of the characters to the story. Oh, come off it, you airheads! I know it's tough, but you don't play dumb with me. Seen you walking around town asking for information about the crystal stars. Well, now I'm done asking, so be a good girl and tell me what you know, right now. Never, I don't want to say anything to you creeps, ill. I suppose it wouldn't be right if a sassy little lass like you met with an untimely demise. Boys, we're taking this firebrand to our fortress. At your command, Lord Cramp, we're on it. I don't even know what kind of voice I'm doing right now. No, stop right there, you weirdos. I'll scream, really. Like I'd go anywhere with smelly lunatics like you. Not likely. Well, what do you think you're doing, chump? You think you can screw up my plans? Ah, it's always something. Looks like I'm going to give you a little taste of the old Krompa Bomb. Not even 5 minutes into the game and we already start with a battle. And you can't flee from it. Battle time, Mr. Man. Just find a way to beat the old freak of the week, okay? Don't sweat the details, just jump on him and hit him with your hammer. So if you played the first Paper Mario, this will be very familiar to you. Sweet. You know that hurt. I gotta say, you're tougher than you look. Keep it up and you'll beat him in no time. And you press the button to, like, dodge as well. You've got him in the ropes. Come on, keep wailing on him. I wonder if I can do the emergency dodge. Oh, nice, you can. I thought the game would teach you that later, but you can do that as soon as the first fight. You did it! On your first fight, and you got star points. I bet you know what these things called star points when you win battles. You get 100 points and you get a level up, don't forget. Yeah, so that emergency dodge, it's not really an emergency dodge, it's like an alternative thing, but it's kind of a risk-reward system. I'll explain it better for the next battle. Ah, you got a couple of decent shots and you'll give you that. But unfortunately for you, that means... it's go time! A million fucking paper sprites. Punish him! Quick, this way! What a bunch of loons. Just let's sneak out of here. What do you say? Yep, let's head out of here then. Just go up that way. Ah! Stop! Where did they go? You, Johnson, did you see them? Did anyone? Nope. Ah, crud, they bolted. I like Lord Crump. He's a pretty good character. Wow, mister, you totally saved me, thanks. I just got to give you little rewards. My name's Goombella, I'm a student at the University of Goom. Nice to meet you. So, who are you? Mario? Wait, you mean the famous guy? Wow, I can't believe I met you here. Cool. Anyway, no offense, but it looks like you got rode into town by yourself, right? Me? I already hate it here. There are freaks and weirdos everywhere, it's nasty. I mean, I know this place is called Rogueport, but I should have expected it, but sheesh. I'd never come to a place like this if it weren't for some legendary treasure here. Look at the background. I don't know if they're going to do anything just yet, but do you see the two pinatas, or what are those guys called again? The guys from Sunshine. You're looking for the legendary treasure too? Seriously? Whoa, whoa, bucko, what you got there? Oh my gosh. Isn't that a treasure map? You've got to tell me where you got that. Princess Peach? What? Great Hoogly Boogly, if it isn't wait a minute, is that Toadsworth? Great Hoogly Boogly, if that isn't Master Mario! Yep, there he is. Look at the background again. I love how some cutscenes do stuff like that you can look at. If you're wondering what the deal is with those like people in the background there, that's something we'll be seeing a little bit later. Bit of a coincidence bumping into another of the sort of this place. Ho. So tell me, Master Mario, what in the world brings you to this wretched little burg? Indeed, the princess has sent you a letter and a treasure map. And she told you she'd meet you here in Rogueport. Intriguing. You're asking me where Princess Peach is? I was about to ask you that. We stopped in this town to acquire a spot of fuel for our ship, don't you know? I only took my eye off her for a moment, but as soon as I did, she vanished. Oh, you know how headstrong she is, Mario. I assume she'd be back momentarily. But at this point, I fear we may embrace the possibility that she may never return. You seem awfully fucking calm about the fact that your responsibility to watch after her you've kind of fucked up. Like, Mario was more shocked than Toadsworth. I've been at a loss as to what to do. I've been fraught with worry, I tell you. You don't really look worried. You kinda look calm. But I'm feeling better with you here, Master Mario. Surely we'll find her, surely. But I know my place, Master Mario. And this is not it. I leave the task to you. I believe I'll recline to the inn over there. Enjoy a bit of spot of tea, perhaps. In fact, I highly recommend it, particularly if you find your heart points running low. Just drop on in! Ho ho ho! Yes, anyway, a little bit of rest there will do you for your... It will stop you from losing your HP or whatever. I didn't read that right. I must say, though, the rest of this town is a bit rough. Yes, quite rough indeed. Yeah, usually he's very overprotective of Peach. This one he seems a bit more lax. Doesn't seem the slightest bit concerned. Princess Peach? Do you mean like Peach of the Mushroom Kingdom princess? The princess who always gets napped by Bowser the Koopa King? That one that you rescue? Wait a sec, this is crazy. Princess Peach sent you a treasure map? Whoa, this is really intense. Well, could she have gone then? Where could she have gone then? What do you think? Think maybe she got sick of waiting and went to find the treasure on her own? Oh, I know, Mario. Come with me. One of my professors here is researching that treasure. We'll show him the map. If we start looking for the treasure, then maybe we'll catch up to Princess Peach. We're all good then to go. Let's go. Press X to get information about nearby people and objects. This is the Rogueport Plaza. It's the center of town and the main business district. It's a crossroads where many people meet, including a few shady characters. Anytime you press the X when there's no one around, they will tell you where we are. Right, okay. I don't even use that feature all that much. I usually use her for, like, battles. That's Gunther the Goomba. He's always complaining about being swindled or mugged. If you press X when somebody is nearby, they'll tell you about him or her. Yep. Got everything. Goombella can give you hints when she answers, so ask her for information often. She can also be helpful in battle. She jumps in the air to attack enemies with a nasty head bonk. And she can also look up enemy HP and weaknesses with her tattle. Yeah, I usually use her for tattle at the very least, just so we can get like a HP bar. First off, we gotta find my professor. Thing is, I just got to town myself. I don't know where he actually lives. So keep an eye out. Here's what Professor Frankly looks like. He's too easy to con, which isn't to say that he could con himself, of course. Also, here's an interesting little bit of detail. Right here. I've got to say something for a bright, colourful, cartoony Nintendo game. Do you ever expect to see a noose dead centre in the middle of the town that you start with? I think that's like... If Nintendo were to make this game today, they would probably remove that. Or... Not Nintendo, Intelligent Systems, but Nintendo would be like, yeah, could you remove this? I mean, it's not like anyone actually gets hanged there, but it's just like the implication of it actually existing. Not that it would work anyway, because like everyone's made of paper. Circle of life, circle of death! Now, let's go up this alleyway. I think there's a couple people back here. That's a suspicious Dugan. He craves that one big score, but I doubt it'll happen. I mean, even if he did make some money, he'd just blow it. That depresses me. What the fuck is a Dugan? Dang, yesterday I blew through 100 coins at that parlor. Can you believe that? But not next time, man. I'm coming back a winner. The odds favor me now. Wow, this is a really filthy place. Let's get information. Oh, right, that's... I thought I was going to get information for the house itself. That's just for the entire square. Oh, there's an item there. Right, okay, star piece. Star pieces will be important. I think I remember where Frankly is, but I'm going to explore just a little bit. Might find a side quest or two. Listen, this is a huge secret, but I gotta tell you, I'm a wanted Goomba. I was a thief in another town up until just 3 months ago. Yeah, good one. But then the heat came down and I needed to hide out, so I came to Rogueport. Now that I told you, you gotta keep it a secret, okay? Heh, I'm so sly. That's Big Goomba, a Goomba obviously, but I think he's on the lam from somewhere. I mean, why would he be chilling in the back of the alley? It's nasty here. Don't know if there's anything here I can destroy, probably not. Hi Nero. Hi Deej. This is like the darkest opening to Mario game. I know, right? Like, compare this to any other Mario RPG or Paper Mario game. Freeze! You two, not another step! Don't come this way! Some complete jerk just made me bump into... Some complete jerk just bumped into me and made me lose a contact lens. I'm looking for it right now, so don't you dare move. You hear me? Whatever you do, do not move an inch. Not an inch, you hear? I thought I could jump away from it to avoid that. Ah, you idiot! You stepped on it, my poor contact lens! I told you not to move, did your stupid ears not work? What were you thinking? This is your fault. Now I have to buy a new contact lens and you're gonna have to pay for it. Compensate me, Mr. Clumsy. Fine, if that's your plan, then here's mine, you elf. I'm gonna block the gate to the west side until you bring me new contact lenses. Well, it's just a kitchen. Don't need to read that again. Let me read this billboard. Turf War has begun with the... How do you spell it? Pianta? Okay. I keep thinking Pinata for some reason. Turf War between the Pianta Syndicate and the Robos are heating up. Best stay indoors. So here's the store. You know, for the longest time, I thought this toad had like a wide open mouth. But he's actually got a mustache. It looks like he's doing that, it's like the equal symbol with like a D or something, or a D with an equal symbol. That's what it kind of looks like it's doing. But no, he's got a mustache, like both of them do. So yeah, this is where you buy your items that you can use in battle. Welcome, yes, welcome to the Tobros Bazaar. Eh? What's that? You want a contact lens, you say? Wait a moment. Gee fella, I'm awfully sorry, but we don't have any in stock right now. Tough luck, I know. I can special order one right now for you. Come back a little while, okay? Not like we need to go to the west side of town anyway, because I don't think Frankly's in that direction. But we do need to go there later. We need to go east, I think. A minute, is there something over here? Yep, there's a star piece. Right, okay, we've got 2 so far. Oh yeah, here's the stat screen and everything. Back when Toads had styles, I mean personalities. Yeah. Oh, somebody just ran by. Hey, what's your beef, pal? Yeah, I'm talking to you. Mario, you gotta wake up. That guy just stole half of your coins. Oh, bastard. That's so lame. I hate this town. Guess I'm gonna go find that person then. I would assume they're hiding at the back alley, because that seems like a bit of a good hiding spot. Is it him? I was looking at the chat there and didn't see who ran by. I just noticed that they were like sprinting. This is the same dialogue as before. No, it's not him then. Yep, same dialogue as before. It's you. Oops. Oh, fancy meeting you here. You're pretty darn persistent, buddy. What a pain. Fine, fine, you got me. I'll give you your coins back. Here. Fucking hate those guys from Yoshi's Island. The bandits. They're also really annoying to fight in... I don't know if they're in Thousand Year Door, but they're definitely in the first game. That's Goomfrey the Goomba. He's kind of shady, but I guess he's cool. Why do all the Goombas have fucking link hats? People call him a fixer. You know, a guy that can make any problem just go away. Well, well, hold up now. You're an outsider. Past this point is the turf of the Ishnail head of the Robos. It's 10 coin to pass through. Alright, I'll pay then. 1, 2, 3. Yep, that's 10 coins, alright. You can pass. Don't know if I want to fight them this early in the game, because I'll probably end up dying. The Trouble Center is the only place to the east side, other than townsfolk come to. Place is open when you're in the neighborhood, you should drop in. Trouble Center. Oh, I can't go in there just yet. This is East Rogueport. This is the turf of the Ishnell and the crew of the Robos. The crew of Robos. What a weird name. The east side is all run down. You can tell if these buildings are vacant or not. If you're down here, you better darn well have a compelling reason to be here. Hi, Zachary. Damn it. Well, I just spent 10 coins and I can't even do anything. Because this door is locked and so are the other two. Okay then. There's Frankly. Oh hi, there you are, Professor Frankly. What? Who's there? Who wants me? Yes, you. No, you, I've seen your face before. Yes, that face. Wait for it. Just a moment. Don't tell me now. Silence. I'll get it. It's not Gumbriel. It's not Eliza Goom. Ah, I've got it. You're Goombella, aren't you? You were in my archaeology class last year, am I not right? Wow, yes sir, that's me. I'm Goombella, a junior at UGoom. Go Gooms! Of course I remember you. Not to toot my own horn, but I'm pretty good at remembering. You though, you stuck out of my mind because you were such an exceptional student. And that guy behind you is... Who? Mario. Professor, he's Mario, you know, the famous one. Oh, my apologies. I'm such a bookworm I haven't got a clue what's hip right now. In any case, what sort of errand brings you two all the way to a place like this? We're hoping you could tell us about the legendary treasure said to be below Rogueport. I thought if anyone knew anything about it, you would, Professor Frankly. Of course I know about it. The reason I came here was to study that very subject. But why do you tykes want to learn about the legendary treasure? You know that most say it's a little bit more of a fairy tale, don't you? Archaeologists and historians have to search the truth in those fairy tales, though. Me, I believe the legendary treasure does exist. I really want to find it. Good point, well made. In that case, I'll cooperate with you any way I can. First of all, how about the treasure? There are many mysteries surrounding it. Some say it's an infinitely vast treasure hoard, while others say it's a magical item. Some books say it's actually a monster, while others claim it's an empty chest. Many different theories. Obviously, it's impossible to divine the truth among them. But all agree on one point: to find the treasure, one must have the crystal stars. To find the treasure of yore, take the 7 crystal stars to the 1,000-year door. You mean the crystal stars? You mean the crystal stars in that saying that super elderly people pass down? Indeed, the very same. As the saying goes, you want to find the legendary treasure, you first must collect the 7 crystal stars. Hold the magical map aloft before the entrance to the 1,000-year door. Then the stars will light the way that leads to the stones of yesterday. Yeah. A lot of the lore that I've read said that if you have a magical map and take it to the doorway, then it will show you where the crystal stars are. Correct, and the 1,000-year door is supposedly deep beneath this town. Yet the critical piece of the puzzle, the magical map, is lost. If only we had that map. But we do have it, Professor. Or not we exactly, Mario has it. What? Really? You actually have it? Could I just take a quick look at it if you don't mind? Astounding! This is it! This is the real thing and the one and only magical map! You, son, are my hero. You're great, fantastic, wonderful even. With this, we can finally find the crystal stars just by holding this aloft before the legendary door. Right on, Professor. Good golly, what are we doing just sitting here then? Goombella, Mario. Off we go this instant. We must take the magical map to that legendary door. Is there anything inside that trash can? Nope. Okay then. I bet you didn't know this rotten thing came off, did you? Yep, just made of paper. We can use this pipe to get down to the streets under the city. Or get down to the city under the streets. Come on, both of you, let's get moving! I'm going to assume there's a safe block down here. Oh, hang on a second. Mario, something just occurred to me. I'm fairly certain there's going to be quite a few hoodlums below, so keep your guard up. You two don't know about your action commands, don't you? Really? A master, are you? Maybe you ought to practice them once just to be safe. A bold young lad, aren't you? Very well then, down we go. Just stand on the pipe and tilt down to enter it. Don't really need to practice since I already know how to play the game. Hey man, what's up? Who's the hottie got there with you? What's up, baby? Why don't you hang with us for a while? We play real nice. Man, what a fine looking Goomba. Doing with a tubby mustache man like that? Oh, it is like so sweet that you boys think I'm cute, seriously. Yeah, you guys make me feel like totally barfing. Now let's get out of our way. Ouch, that was cold, bro. What, you're too good for us? Come off it, sister. Nobody zings us like that. Nobody. Let's get him. Can't even make 3 steps underground without running into a bunch of trouble already. A Goomba, a Spiny Goomba, and a Paragoomba. My, the whole Goomba family tree. The only one I should warn you about is the fellow in the middle, the Spiny Goomba. See that spike on his head? Well, jump on that and you're the one who takes damage. Paragoomba's airborne, so your hammer won't reach it, so you have to jump. Always take your opponent's situation in consideration when fighting, always. Oh, that's right, I totally forgot to tell you something vital. You can press the Y button to change the order you to attack in. That's good, we can do this. So, I'm going to be using, let's see. Yeah, I'm going to use the Tattle right now. If you guys remember me playing, what was that game called? Bug Fables, then this will seem really familiar to you. Yeah, that's a Goomba. I'm certain... Yeah, this is one of those cases that you haven't noticed. It says here, Goombas are the underlings of the underlings. That's totally rude. Maximum HP is 2. They have an attack of 1 and a defense of 0. That's a Spiky Goomba, spiky-headed Goomba with a creative name. That's a creative name, sorry. The spikes are super pointy, so it's better to hit it with a hammer than to jump onto it. In addition to the spike, you'll get your feet hurt if you jump on it, duh. Oh yeah, so there's a little mechanic that I'm going to show you called Stylish, which basically lets you do extra things like for points, but we don't need to do that quite yet. I mean, we can do that, it just doesn't really add anything to the game. Like, there's one there. Just to show you what it was like. when a certain thing happens in the battles, then I'll start doing it more frequent. Later on, losers, it felt awesome. Are you ready, Mario? There are plenty more where that came from, and they'll have it in for us. When they attack, try to hammer them and jump on them while they're on the field. Attack successfully and you can perform a first strike when you enter battle. So if an enemy catches sight of you, be sure to thump him before you go into battle. Oh, can't go that way yet. If you're wondering what this is, we'll see that soon. It's like we need an ability for that. I love the aesthetic of this as well. It looks pretty fucking good for a GameCube game. There we go, got a first strike. How many star points? We got 22. Hopefully it won't take too long before we can level up. Just need to find some enemies that drop a lot more star points than 3. Oh. Didn't realise there was war there. I thought there was like more ground. Fuck! I didn't mean to stomp him. Yep, you shouldn't be doing that. Stomp that. You got an item, you can use it to restore heart points, and then go into your gear to do that. Right, okay. Fire flower can be used to attack enemies. So how are you guys doing tonight? Been up to much? Let's get the old tattle out again. This is Spinia. Or Spinia? Yeah, Spinia. It's a totally weird creature made of thin, peppery cardboard. Certainly looks unique. Nobody knows what those creatures are, actually. Max HP is 3, attack is 1, defense is 0. It attacks with a super swift. Its attacks are super swift, but it can be pretty easy. Just give it a hee-yah! Oh shit. Yeah, so that can happen sometimes, where parts of the stage environment and the battle can mess you up. Nice. I love doing that. I think it's called a super dodge. I love doing that. Still a bit of paper there, though. Oh yeah, I should get a description for this place. Who knew that this area under Rogueport extended so far? This place is a total maze. You really feel the grandness of the ancient civilization when you're down here. Whoa! Hey you, can you hear me? You can. That must mean you're the hero of legend. Only the great hero of legend can hear my voice, yeah. Everyone else, nothing. See, long ago an evil spirit cast a curse on me, locking me into this box. I was bummed. I've been here ever since, waiting a long time for the hero to come by. So yeah, anyway, big guy, what brings a hero like you to a place like this? Mario, a word with you? Not exactly confident, but that we can trust this box. I think it may be best not to mention that we're looking for the crystal stars. Well, drats. I said it out loud. What's wrong with me? Oh yeah? Searching for the crystal stars, are you now? So you really are a hero. Well, then you're definitely going to need my help if you need to get rid of those bat boys. So first you should look for the key to this box. It should let me out, definitely. By the way, the key looks like this. Well, what do you think we ought to do, Mario? Well, I know my vote is for you to finding that key. I'm sure it's around here somewhere. Come on, being stuck in the box is no picnic. I'm counting on you, oh legendary great hero. Yeah, a little bit of a weird box there. Now let's find that key. Oh, there is. Wait, was that key there before we walked by here? Because I don't remember seeing that the first time I walked by it. I'm assuming it doesn't spawn until you talk to the box first. Otherwise you could potentially sequence break that dialogue tree. Whoa, whoa, whoa! You brought the key! Yes! Oh man, I owe you big! Strange black key, but what could it be for? This, apparently. Yes! Thank! Ha! Thank nothing! Ha ha! Fools! Oh boy, did you fell for it! I burned you! What did you think, I was gonna help you? Instead, I'm going to spread a little suffering that I've endured in that stupid box. Yeah, sorry, but those are the breaks. I'm gonna cast an evil, terrible curse upon you. Boogity boogity woo, you're cursed. Enjoy that curse, sucker. You got what you deserved. You want to hear all about that sweet curse I dropped? Then listen well. From now on, when you press the Y button in certain areas, you turn into a paper airplane. Trembling yet? Suffer the rest of your days under my terrible curse. Oh, I can't help but chortle. You're doomed! This curse is pretty rough, so I guess I should better explain it to you. Ready? If you stand on this airplane panel, the floor will start to glow. Yeah. Okay, so you're on the panel. Now try pressing the Y button and then BAM! You're a paper airplane! The worst part of this curse is that you must tilt left and right to control yourself. I guess you gotta be good at it, and you might fly a long way, but that's the only good thing. So be honest, isn't this curse just about the worst thing that's ever happened to you? I zoned out, what was that? Yes, I get it, it's terrible. You must press B if you might to return to normal, maybe. Farewell, you foolish fool. So, wow, just wow. What was that guy's beef? I love that part of the game. Also, hi Raichu, welcome to the stream. So now that we've got that, we can use the quote-unquote curse to get up here. And now we can advance forth. There it is. The titular 1000-year door. Oh, Mario, Goombella, look at that! It's the 1000-year door spoken of in the legends. I can't believe it's real. So the legends are true. There it is, big as life. Come, we must come closer. Hey, what's the deal with that pedestal, huh? What could it be, you think? Hold the map aloft. The 1,000-year door. Professor, what's going on? Oh, I didn't even notice there was a save block sitting over there. I only saw that because the camera was rotating. Guess I'll save as soon as this part's done. So the map shows you where the crystal stars are, but it only does it one at a time. So now we know where one of them are. Location of the crystal star has been recorded into your magical map. And Mario has learned a special move. Now you can use sweet treats. Each time you get a crystal star, you'll learn a new special move. The GameCube was released on this day in Europe 16 years ago. Really? Like today? That's weird. Today being the 4th, you mean? Professor, the map! And what was all those crazy lights? It appears that information related to the locations of the crystal stars have appeared. And that shining light, it looks like if a mysterious power was given to Mario. Well, one way or another, we should return to my place and study the map closely. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! I see. You understand it, Professor? My dear, of course I do. Firstly, about that light we saw shining on Mario. By my reckoning, Mario can now perform what is known as a special move. A special move? Yes, well, stuff like this is better explained by example rather than words. Would you like to try it out? Sure. Excellent. In that case, we'll go outside and try this. It's getting a little cramped in here. First, take a close look at your power gauge. Yep, there it is up there. So this is one of the mechanics in this game that's pretty cool. You see that your gauge obviously has one power dot. Obviously a single unit of power. So you're sitting on a dot of power, of star power. Get with me so far? When you have a star power available, you can use a special move. Try using Sweet Treat now. It's a special move that would replenish your HP and FP. So I need to avoid the poison mushrooms as well. It's not too bad. You can get roughly 5 of each. Since you used one power dot, the star power gauge is now empty. Take a look. You probably noticed that there is now an audience in front of the stage. That's going to play a big role in this game as well. Even if the gauge empties out, you can still charge it up again. That's why the audiences watching your battles is so very important. That's also what that number at the bottom there is for, like the number of audience members. You can also get the audience excited so you can build up more star power. Let me show you what I mean. Mario, Goombella, try to attack me, please. Nice, you see that? You thrilled your audience so that they can fill up some of your gauge. Nice, keep building that star power. Also, the more exciting your battles are, the more people will come to watch your fights. Oh, we've got 16 now, not 11. As you can see, that's reflected by the number of audience members. There is. Where are you going to level up first? BP, HP, or FP? I might go for, I don't know, actually, maybe HP first? If I recall, the first boss does take a bit of damage off of you, so I might go for HP. Mario, this is your chance. Hit it big. One more little cool idea in this game. Nail an action command when you have two matching icons and the icon wheel appears. Give it a try. I don't know if that was scripted to work or if that was just good timing. I was intentionally trying to land it on the shine. HP, FP, and Star Meter are now full. Fantastic, you matched your 3 icons. When you match these icons, the crowd goes nuts and swarm the theater. Plus, depending on the icon you match up, your HP, FP, or star power will fill up. But if you get 3 poison mushrooms, something terrible will happen, so do be careful. Still with me? The more people in your audience, the more star power you'll get. You can also use the appeal command to get star power. I hope you memorized all of that. Great Goompa's ghost! Mario, look at your audience. Does that guy have a hammer? He does, the bum. He means to toss it at you. If the audience members hit you with anything, you'll take damage. You have to press X to stop them before they hit you. There we go. Just get rid of him. That's right, sweet justice. You can press X to protect yourself from the objects and audiences that the audience throws at you. Of course, fans of yours might toss some good stuff like coins, so don't attack them. Well, that's all I got. Here ends my what's that? Scintillating? Here ends my scintillating lecture on special moves. That's a weird word. Let's go back inside. So yeah, I hope you got the gist of how the audience system works, because I think that's like easily one of the best aspects of this game in terms of the gameplay. Let's have a look at the magical map and see what we can learn about the... Wow, astounding! The map has radar-like functions. Now it shows the location of a crystal star. Looks like the first crystal star is to be found in a place called Petal Meadows. Petal Meadows? Yes, the area is a vast meadow that lies far east of Rogueport. To tell you the truth, I'd always thought that place was a tad suspicious. The name Petal Meadows did come up from time to time in my research. Okay, fine, so how do we get there? Does anybody know how to get there or what? I'm fairly certain that somewhere beneath the city is a pipe to Petal Meadows. You could just find that and you'd get there instantly. Pipe travel is quite efficient. Say, by the way, Mario, I'm curious. Where did you get that map anyway? From Princess Peach, you say? Really? Her Highness sent this to you, Mario? This Princess Peach. This wouldn't be her, would it? Oh yeah. So it is her. Your princess came to see me the other day. She wanted to learn more about the treasure. I told her about the crystal stars and my suspicions about Petal Meadows. It doesn't seem likely, but perhaps she tried to go to Petal Meadows on her own. You know, Professor, there was another suspicious group asking about the same thing. But I can't imagine Princess getting involved with them. Alright then, it's settled. Off to Petal Meadow you two go. If Princess Peach is indeed there, your first priority must be to catch up with her. Collecting the crystal stars is a means to an end, and that end is Princess Peach. Aren't you coming, Professor? No, I'll stay in town and ask around for Princess Peach and that suspicious gang. Besides, I doubt a shriveled old Goomba like me could handle the trails of the roads. Of course, if anything happens, you need some advice, come see me, okay? Well, Mario, we're off. And now the real game begins. Kind of. Wait just a moment. Hammer a single enemy using lots of attack power. Mario, it's scary out there. Please take this with you. It's called a badge and it can be incredibly helpful. You see, depending on the badges you have equipped, you can get much more powerful. What's important is knowing what the effects will be when you first equip a badge. Would you like to practice equipping and removing it? I know how this works, so I don't need to do that. By the way, you need flower points to use the Power Smash move. In battle, you should watch out not only for your HP, but FP. Well, here's hoping you can find that pipe to Petal Meadows. Right, let's equip that badge. So here it is. You can see I've got 3 badge points. We need 1 for that, so we've got 2 more left. Once you equip a badge, you can take it off at any point and you'll get that point back. So they're like interchangeable, like modifiers, which is kind of cool. I like that. The Mario and Luigi games do that as well, but I think it started in this game series, and then that game adopted it. My name is Dazzle, and I collect star pieces. The more I collect, the happier I get. So, guy, if you have any star pieces, I'll trade you my badges for them. Yay! Come on, let's trade. We've got 2 star pieces so far, I think. Attack FX Y changes the sound effects of Mario's attacks. It's kind of useless. Never succumb to a first strike. Wow, look how much you need for all this stuff. Power plus P, boost your attack power, partner's attack power by 1. Boost Mario's jumping and hammer attacks by 1. Yeah, I think I might stockpile until we get some of these later ones because they seem really good. Quick change, allow your ally to attack even after changing partners. That's kind of useful as well. Some good stuff toward the end. What, you changed your mind? Lame. Ah, welcome, Mario. I am MeleeKirby, the lovely fortune teller. Seeing with my amazing abilities, that which you seek is my humble job. The light of the shining stars will light that which is I wish to see, or whatever. So shall I see something for you? Oh, okay, so it's kind of like hints. Right, never mind. We're down below Rogueport. Folks say that these are the ruins of a 1,000-year-old town. Even though these buildings are crumbling, some seem safer than others above. People living here mostly can't show their faces for one reason or another. Some people have actually started successful businesses through here. What a hardy bunch. Is there a star piece behind this column? Yes, there is. I just had a hunch that there would be one sitting there. Actually, you know what? I'm going to initiate this attack. Or not. Just so we can get some more experience. Won't stop me from hitting you with a hammer. There we go. Oh, that's a good thing we finished him there because we had 2 poison mushrooms. That could have been bad. Yeah, you do not want to get 3 poison mushrooms. That's like the absolute worst case scenario. No idea what that is he's holding. So yeah, if you can't already tell, I have very fond memories of this game. You know what, we haven't tagged this one yet, so that works out. It's a Paragoomba, basically a Goomba with wings. I'm jealous. Maximum HP is 2, attack is 1, and defense is 0. You can't hammer it while it's flying, but rough it up and it also totally plummets. No, well, just 2 bounces will do. There we go. So yeah, the cool thing about the tattle is once you identify an enemy, you don't have to do it again. Like, the HP bar will always show up. So we don't need to tattle those Goombas again. I don't think we went over here yet. This place seems to be more than just a corridor. Nothing's ever what it seems down here. Okay then, I guess I can't do anything there just yet. I think I went this way already. I'm not entirely sure if there's something else I can do down here. Oh yeah, we've been down here. Yeah, this just leads back to the 1,000-year door, so that's not the way we need to go when we go back out. Has been a while since I've last played this, so I need to remember the exact... I think I know which one I'm supposed to go now. I think I need to deal with that tentacle thing that we saw. Wasn't entirely sure if I wanted to engage that or not, because it might have killed me. But there's a save box right next to me, so we could just save first and then try that. But yeah, all the pipes that lead to the different parts of the world are located under the city. So we need to pretty much go this way. Ouch, that hurts! Who just walks up and whacks somebody's tootsies like that? Somebody with some serious moxie, that's who. Yep, giant blooper. Would you look at that? It's some saucy mustached guy. He's in the world of hurts. I'll give him a taste of the old tentacle trample. Hey Mary, you remember what Professor Frankly taught us, right? You can press Y to change your attack order. If your HP drops, you can press Y to put me in front. It's a blooper and a super humongous one. It's all slimy. Totally can't stand slimy, nasty, icky things. Gross! Max HP is 12, attack is 1, and defense is 0. It attacks with those tentacles and ink. Once you damage both the tentacles, it'll fall down. And then it's attack time. I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going. Yeah, I kind of miss the days when cartoons and games with tentacles was an innocent thing. Thanks Japan. Now relax and house that slimy nasty blooper. Right, here we go. Right, those are 3 each. You think I taste good, admit it. Yeah, you want to snack on those tentacles, don't you? You're darn blooping. No, I'd rather bloop. What? Okay, bad decision. Oh shit, what's going on? Okay then. Ah shit, he's slightly off the ground. Nice. I'm not too bad at timing that. I just need to kind of focus for a minute and then do that. I think I remember when to do the stylish for Goombella. Let's see if I can figure this out. Yeah, you press the button at the start of the jump. That's when you do it. Yeah, I think the first time I ever played this game, I died to that boss. Mini-boss. Like, I was much younger, I didn't know what to do at first. Let me just go back to the save block and then we'll proceed. I'm not sure how many times I've played this game, but the last time I played it was several years ago. So while I know a lot about this game, it's also been a while. But I'm still quite good with the combat, I think. Relatively good. Also, I don't know if I said, but welcome to the stream, Rufus. Rufus. I think I said that right, Rufus? Sorry if I butchered your name. Right, I think this is the way to Petal Meadows. Yep, this is the correct way then. Chapter 1. Castle and Dragon. I don't think I'll be doing a second game tonight, I think it's just going to be this for a couple hours. 3 to 4 hours of this, and then that'll be it. I wanted to start off with a significant session of this game. Well, we're here, the Petal Meadows, where folks say that the crystal star shines. Here we go, Mario, that's the start of our adventure. This is completely awesome. The proper pronunciation is Rufus, is that right? Rufus? Right, okay then. Rufus. I feel bad if I read someone's name incorrectly. Thanks for correcting. Wow, what is that? Is that a... Wow, Mario, look! Totally incredible. I've never seen something so humongous before. It looked kinda scary too. Weird, Professor Frankly said this place was peaceful. Crazy, we just got started and already there's intrigue. Let's go. Yeah, I don't think we can interact with that just yet. Nope. Sometimes if you hit trees they'll drop things, but I guess that one doesn't. So I'm going to start using the stylish moves now. I do remember a lot of the stylish stuff. I don't remember like all of it, but I remember most of them. I was trying to do the super dodge, it didn't work. Super dodge has a much more tight timing than the regular dodge. Last year you finally beat the 1,000-Year Door. As a kid you could never beat it. Yeah, it's a pretty difficult game toward the end. It's also a very long game, in a good way. Close call. Didn't quite read that description, hang on. When Mario's in danger, sometimes enemies miss. Right, let's equip that. Maybe I'm thinking Paper Mario 64, but don't these things drop hearts if you like run around them? I guess it's the 64 game that does that. Because I kind of vaguely remember that being a thing, but I guess it's not in 1,000-Year Door. When I was young, I never realised how important it was to constantly upgrade BP. Yeah, it's good to balance the upgrade level points across all three stats. They don't do it in 1,000-Year Door, right, that's good to know. It was not even that well known of a feature in Paper Mario 64, it's just like... It was just a little like Easter egg, I guess, like a little secret. There we go. Speaking of level up. Going to start by adding HP. I'll probably add FP next and then badge points. I generally do that, I generally just like go like 1, 2, 3 and then 1, 2, 3. If that makes sense. Ah, I was trying to jump at the very edge there. I think I need something to reach that, but just in case we can reach it. Nah, that's impossible. Ah, the Petal Meadows. The scenery is super nice, but careful of the Goombas. Make sure you've already got enough HP and FP to fight, will ya? Oh, and you can press the Z button to check your stats. Which one's Z? Oh, right, there we go. Oh, one more thing, Mario. If you find yourself wondering, like, what to do, just press the X to use my tattle, okay? Might be able to look up some useful information that can help us on our adventure. Oh, slightly too late there. Oh, look who's in the audience, it's Luigi. Yeah, sometimes he shows up in the audience just because. I'm gonna try super dodging this spike. Damn it. Yeah, failed that for both. Nice. That time it worked. Yeah, so usually during the dodge phase you press the A button to like do a regular dodge, which like reduces your damage input by 1, I think. But you can also press the B button to do a super dodge, which basically negates all damage and does 1 damage to the opponent. But the caveat of that is that the timing is much tighter, so you have to be really on point to get it. I don't think it's frame perfect, but it's like 2 or 3 frames, if I recall correctly. Oh, there we go. Right, there's nothing over there. Just wanted to check in case it was a star piece or something. Now, this is kind of a cool effect. Oh, there's a star piece. I think that brings us up to 4 now. Eventually we'll get 15 and we can buy that upgrade. that badge that gets us something. I think it's increased HP and FP, or increased damage and defense. Sorry, that's what it was. Ooh, you got a mystery. Can we use that now, or do we need to use that in battle? Yeah, we need to use that in battle. Okay then. I don't remember what mystery does. I think it's just like a random item. Or a random effect. Petalsburg. Or Petalburg, sorry, not Pet. I don't know, they should probably put in, they should have probably put an S in there, because Petalsburg kind of rolls a little bit nicer off the tongue. Welcome, travellers. Where are you ask? Why, this is Petalburg. Sorry, but it's been a long time since we've had any visitors here. We're kind of remote. Yippity, once a dragon hooktail was spotted flying around in the area. Well, it didn't help tourism, let's put it that way. People just stopped visiting. Dragon? Hooktail? That must be that huge thing we saw earlier, Mario. So it's called Hooktail, huh? Ooh, scary name. Anyway, Green Boots, have you ever heard of these things called the Crystal Stars? We're on this quest for them. It's very important. Crystal Stars, you say? Nope. Can't say I've ever heard of that, sorry. You might want to speak with the mayor, though. He's old, like, really old. As such, he would know all kinds of stuff that we don't. Coopers of his age are really smart. Anyway, the mayor lives in that pink house up ahead. You should go check it out. A pink house? Sounds totally hideous, but it should be easy to find. Thanks for your help. Petalburg, this isn't Pokemon. Is there a town in Pokemon called Petalburg or something to that effect? Oh yeah, I forgot there's like Kid Toads in this as well. Hey, what's up? I got really hooked on this game I've been playing on my GBA. There's this one game that's there's this one game that just absolutely rules. It's called Fire Emblem. I don't remember this conversation. I don't remember that being said in this game. Have you ever heard of it? It rocks my socks. Maybe I just don't remember him saying that, but I wonder if the European version of this game took that out. Like, was Fire Emblem on Game Boy Advance released in Europe? I don't remember. I've never played that game. You saw a hooktail on your way here, are you sure? Big old dragon, tail like a hook. Wow, you're super duper lucky. You're super duper lucky I didn't see you. I'm not even kidding with you. If I'd seen you, I'm sure you would have gobbled you up in an instant. Like an after-dinner mint. Must have been stuffed or thought you looked gross. At any rate, you are lucky. Just a random bob-omb. I'm General White. I am a bob-omb. I have lost my hopes and dreams. I lived in solitude always. I must apologize. But I ask that you leave me alone. Hey, come on in, I guess. Door's open. Oh, Hooptail? It lives at the top of that old castle beyond this hummock. Have you heard the rumors? Some say the treasure is hidden at that castle. Scores of people have gone in and searched for it, but no one has returned. Intelligence systems work both on that and this game. I guess that makes sense that they could advertise this as well. So what do you think? You're getting scared, huh? I can see someone as a certain fan of a certain princess. Let me get some information on this guy. This guy is apparently a total die-hard Peach fan. He's even collects Peach merchandise. He has posters and pictures up everywhere. Boy, get a life, you know what I mean? Hey, Mario, don't tell me you have a secret collection of plush Peach dolls too. Okay then. Wait, what do you mean Peach plush dolls. There was no Peach plush dolls in there, there were just pictures. That's a bulb. A talking flower, he lives in Petalburg. I know he's a plant, but he makes more sense than these other crazy Petalburgers. Right, here's the mayor's house. Let's talk to him real quick. That's Krupp, the mayor of Petalburg. He just babbles whether he's alone or not. I just can't tell if he's really senile or if he's just working for that angle, you know? What's that? Someone there? Who is it? What do you want from me? Oh, I know, you're thieves, here to rob a defenseless old cooper. Despicable. Go on, do what you will. But as you can plainly see, there's nothing to steal here. Well, I guess I have a little money. Take it. Take it, you fiends, and my antique shell, too. I leave the photos of me and the missus. Can't do without those memories. What? You're not thieves, you say? Well, that's your story, then. Oh, wait, you folks are looking for the crystal stars. Well, why didn't you just pipe up before, you idiot? We're just wasting time here. The crystal stars you say you're hunting. Wait, where did I hear about those dang things again? Ah, I got it, Hooktail. Hooktail is what you're looking for. This enormous ornery dragon eats folks and you know Hooktail, right? Well, this Hooktail's brutal flyby snackings have all of us on pins and needles, so I didn't read that right. So you're reckless fools, I mean, you're gallant heroes off to rough it up? Yes. This does sound promising. Well, if you can get rid of Hooktail, we'll shower you with gratitude and rewards. Wait, what's that I hear? You'll accept no reward? Oh, what an unselfish man. You're noble indeed. Yep, a good egg. Now, what did you say your name was again? Murphy! That's a fine name. Yes, fine name indeed. Well now, Murphy. The name is Mario. I appreciate that, Murphy. They are nice eyebrows. Now listen up. If you intend on going to Hooktail's castle, find the secret pipe near the village. I don't know where it's at, but I know you need to get stone keys to use that pipe. The keys are somewhere in Schwunk Fortress, just past the village. Go get them first. Well then, Murphy, going to take care of that Hooktail monster? Okay then. That's Koopy Koo, a local Petalburger. She seems to be Koops' girlfriend. Gosh, she seems really cute. She seems to have a good head on her too. Thing is, because she's smart, she kind of mothers Koops a little bit. I guess it's a complicated relationship, but then again, what relationship isn't? Well, hello there. My name is Koopy Koo. It's nice to meet you. Oh my gosh, that hat, the overalls, and that magnificent mustache. You're Mario, aren't you? I've heard tales of how strong you are. If you're here, that means you're going to challenge that monstrous Hooktail. Oh, if only Koops were as brave as you. I'm assuming Koops is in here. Yep, there he is. Like this character. What did you say? You're actually going to Hooktail's castle? I can't believe you dare to challenge that behemoth. It eats people, often. It's really none of my business. It's one scary dragon, and that's no lie. Is there anything behind here? Nope. That's Koops from Petalburg. He's got confidence issues. He's a cringer, you know. He's definitely got a serious interest in Hooktail. I wonder why. Got an email. As you travel, you may receive email from people that you have met on your journey. You can read these emails on your mailbox SP. Oh yeah, the Game Boy Advance SP thing. Yeah, here we go. From Frankly. Hello Mario, working hard? Professor Frankly here in E-form. It's highly likely you'll receive emails like this once in a while on your journey, so check your mail often. I actually have nothing more to say than that, so I hope all goes well for you and I look forward to getting more information on those crystal stars. There's a little picture of him. An old stronghold called Schwunk Fortress lies ahead. Stone Creature lives there. At least it might live there. The gate is to keep it out. My job is guarding the gates. But if the mayor says it's okay, then yeah, I'll let you pass. Careful out there, though. Oh, excuse me. I beg your pardon. Wait a moment, please. Oh, it's Koops. Pardon me for yelling like that. I was panicking. How to begin? My name is Koops. I heard you're traveling to Hooktail's castle. So anyway, I have a favor to ask. A million dots. Well, oh, just forget it. Never mind. Ignore me. Goodbye. Okay, that was weird. What do you think that was about? Talk about issues. Ignore me! Well, let's continue then. I wonder if these trees drop anything. Oh, there's a star piece. Oh. At least one of these trees must have something. No? Okay then. Oh, new Koopa. That's a Koopa Troopa. They've been around forever. Gotta respect the longevity. Their shells are hard, but if you flip them over, the defense drops to 0. And you know how to flip them over, right? Just jump on their heads. So yeah, those guys definitely take more than 2 shots to dispose of. Oh, there's 2 flowers. Right, let's see, can we get a third? Nope. Not that we needed it anyway. Not right now. How was the layout for the stream, by the way? Because I had to make some tweaks so that it would work properly. In fact, let me just check. Everything looks fine? Yeah, it looks fine. Right. I would assume you guys think the layout looks okay. There we go. Yeah, the bingo thing's kind of hard to do. It moves really fast. Got a power block. Oh yeah, I've got the mystery box. I need to try that in a minute. Next battle I go into, I'll use the mystery box. Nope, it just won't open. It was a good thing we just picked this up. There we go. I should have tattled before I did that, actually. I'll get a chance to tattle those guys later. Oh, fuck. That caught me by surprise there. Welcome back, Zachary. Nope. I'm better at timing the 3 shines because the shine icon is a little bit easier to see. It's the flower one that's kind of troubling to sort of see in fast motion. 3 shines or 3 stars or 3 mushrooms are kind of easier than 3 flowers. For me, anyway. Ah. Played a little bit of Fortnite earlier tonight, and I managed to... I haven't completed the Fortnite letter challenge, but I got another letter tonight. Nice. We're already full on star power, but we'll increase the audience numbers by nearly 30 people. Not that we really need that right now, we're in a good spot, but... It's always nice to practice that, so that we'll be ready for a boss fight when we might actually need that. Because there's nothing quite like the feeling of, struggling with a boss fight and then you get the roulette at the perfect moment and it saves you. It makes the difference and turns the tables. Hi, my Dixie Rect. Welcome to the stream. So yeah, I played Fortnite. I found the letter T, the T, the second letter T in Fortnite. Whoa, that bounced quite far. I can't remember what it was though. It was sitting on top of something in, I think it was Greasy Grove. So I'm just missing 1 letter now, and I've also completed the do the sniper damage challenge. We have to get an cumulative total of 500 sniper hits. Or not 500 sniper hits, just 500 damage with sniper rifles. That one was annoying. So yeah, all the weekly challenges are almost done. Okay, that was dumb. That's a bristle, totally covered in spikes. They're so prickly. Max HP is 2, attack is 1, and defense is 4. They're impervious to fire. Even trying to whack it with a hammer is dangerous. Yeah, a little too late to tell me that. Seriously, the spikes will totally pop out. So since you can't jump on them or use a hammer, you better use an item. So same as we did before. Items, right, okay. Power block. You know, I keep forgetting to use that mystery box. Heh, part of the stage fill there. Also, thanks for subscribing. Oh, hang on a second. That's kind of covering that. I think I messed up the layout. Let me fix that real quick. Right, give me 1 second, I'm just going to quickly fix the layout. I don't know if you can hear it, but the music's still playing. It's just like very quiet when you're inside. Oh, nearly. I'm just trying to get this in the correct spot. Organising stuff on OBS is a little bit of a hassle. Right, there we go. Everything's good now. Yeah, the YouTube subscription notification there was behind the game. I was trying to get it in place. I forgot to take that into account when I was setting up the layout before the stream. Ah, crap. Right, let's use that mystery box now. Oh, that's cool. Nope, not gonna let you throw that rock at my face. So I have not figured out that problem with Metal Gear Solid in the controller on the Xbox 360 disconnecting. It seems like the disconnection seems to be connected to whenever something happens, like you get caught or when an explosion or a weird sound effect plays. I'm not quite sure what the cause is, but it's a very weird one that is happening like that. Could you give my friend a shout out? Sure. What's his name? Let's see if I can get 3 stars. There we go. Boink. There we go. Nice try. Nice try. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Shout out to Mr. Grows. There you go, I said it. Oh, hang on a second. YouTube was trying to block your message. You fell for my name. I'm not actually sure what that one is. Like, I'm not processing what the pun for that is, but okay. You're the first contestants I've seen in a while. You come all this way to Schwank Fortress, you must have won the stone keys. And if that's the case, you must compete against me. If you win, I'll let you in to where the stone keys rest. If you lose, you'll suffer a terrible fate, and by terrible, I mean awful. Ha! What do you want to do? I'll take you on. You're in for it now. Oh, right. I can see the blocked message, but yeah, I see what it is now. I mean, I would rather say that than say the other thing. Hey, ladies and germs, welcome everybody to the 65th Super Fun Quiz Quirk, or Quirk Quiz. Perk up those ears. If you answer correctly for the 5 of the following questions, you win. But if you get 3 of them wrong, then you'll suffer a cruel and unusual punishment. Now, for the first question. What's hidden in this place, Stone Keys? Is that your real answer? Are you sure? Yes. Ah, that's correct! But that question was too easy. Now it only gets harder from here, much harder. So prepare yourself. On to question 2. What do 1 Mr. Softener and 1 Fireflower cost at the shop in Petalburg? Total! I never looked at the shop, fuck. I'm guessing 1 is 8 and 1 is... Actually, hang on a minute. 1 might be 8 and 1 might be 10. Okay then. I didn't do the math there, but I was correct anyway, so I'll take that. Question was too easy, but it only gets harder from here. Moving on, question 3. What is the name of the mayor of Petalburg? Group. I don't know how many questions there are. I think there's like maybe 7 or 8 questions. Or did he... Oh, sorry, there's 5 questions. We need to get 3 out of 5. We're not done yet, folks. Question 4. Tell me now, where is the Crystal Star? Hooktail's castle. Ah, you're right again. Tell me you didn't just get your 4th right answer. It can't be true. That's it. I'm making the rest of these near impossible. Get ready for some brain pain. Are you ready for the diabolical question 5? How can one get from Petal Meadows to Rogueports? I like the 4th answer there, racing a cart. I mean, I suppose that is one way you could go. Just not in this game. Ah, that's right! You correctly answered all 5 questions. I don't believe it. You win. So very angry! I can't believe I lost. I guess I'll have to let you through, stupid rules. Let me just take a quick drink before we continue. There we go. So I'm not sure what happens if you fail that quiz. You only need to get 3 out of 5 corrects. I'm assuming you just have to try again. There sure are a lot of fuzzies living here in the Schwank Fortress. I saw one a minute ago and it thought it was a ghost. I totally hate dark places. If you fail, you get into a battle. Really? I've never done that before. If you fail, you get a game over. Okay then. Yeah, I've never actually failed that quiz. Not too bad. Everyone's full up again, nice. Death by super dodge. Nice. So if you fail, you get a game over. Right, okay then. I guess that's why there was a save block right next to that. It is a pretty easy quiz, even if you get the... Like, the question I genuinely didn't know the answer to was the one with the coins. But the other 4 questions are fairly common knowledge if you were walking around town doing other things. I didn't go into the store because I didn't need to buy anything. Oh yeah, I need to tell these guys. Hang on. Totally forgot I had to do that. It's a fuzzy with a hyper little guy, huh? Cut back on the caffeine! Max HP is 3, attack is 1, and defense is 0. Those things suck up your HP if you use it to replenish their own. Isn't that just the worst? I mean, ew, don't do that. It sounds totally gross. Anyway, guard against them by pressing the A the moment they release you. Timing is pretty hard to master, so practice up. They really suck. HP. You know you've mastered dodging fuzzies when you can do the super dodge. We're almost about to level up. I think the next fight will be it. Got the moonstone. Mystical stone shaped like a moon. Nice. That was sheer luck. I thought that would have been enough to kill them, but I didn't think it was going to do 2 damage and not 3. Thankfully that background thing was enough to finish him off. Gotta love when the RNG's in your favour like that. Huh, it looks like there's a small gap back there, but I guess that's just the way it's designed. Just gonna walk up here because you don't go as slow if you're not in the water. Got the multi-bounce, is that a badge? Yep. Multi-bounce is a pretty good command. Basically, you can bounce as, like, well, not as many times as you can, but you can bounce a lot of times on a single enemy. I think it caps eventually after, like, 10. Somewhere between 5 and 10. Oh no, this isn't the bounce I was thinking of, this is the one that bounces on everybody. But that has its uses. Nope. I can see why this place is called Shrunk Fortress now, because that's the noise they're making. Kind of. There's the sun moon. Pokemon Sun Moon and Pokemon Meadow Moon. Pokemon Sunstone, sorry, and Pokemon Moonstone. I can't fucking think tonight. Don't mind me. Mind this guy though. Shit. Didn't really matter that we missed it. Again, I'm doing it more for the practice than anything. It's quite an essential skill to practice. Right, we've now got the keystones, now we just need to return them to the spot where you're supposed to put them in. Meow. Hey you suspicious types, this is our place, and you're coming in here, so rude, rude! Sorry suckers, if you want a warm welcome, too bad. Now I lunge upon your head. Fucking mini-boss. It's just the one though. Tattle. Let me guess, 10 HP? That's a golden fuzzy. Whoa, those are super rare, I'm serious. Yep, 10 HP, 1 attack, 0 defense. Oh, but hey, even though it's a fuzzy, it won't suck up your HP, which is nice. I have to wonder though, how does this thing hide? Look at it, it's so gaudy. Hey, you chumps are tougher than you look. But I'm not through yet. Everyone get him! Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot this was a thing. Just an army of those fuzzies. You know, you don't have to get rid of the fuzzy army, you could just kill the golden one with those super dodges if you're persistent enough. There we go. We're already about halfway to leveling up again. Yeah, you got me! Oh, there he goes. Well, that was fun. So if you fail that quiz, you seriously do get a game over. That's weird. I'm going to try adjusting something just a second. Shouldn't take too long to fix this thing that I'm noticing. Right, okay, I think we should be good now. You fight enemies? Right, okay then. I could spend coins to replenish my resources, but I don't really need to. Not right now, anyway. Yeah, I thought there was going to be, like, stuff coming down from the trees, but I guess not. Again, it must be Paper Mario 64 that does that. Ah, fuck. Again, that's the power of the stage RNG. So yeah, when you're in a dizzy state, sometimes you'll miss. Going to miss. Yep. Had a feeling that was going to happen. That's fine though. All it did was just delay the inevitable for him. I don't know why I'm obsessed with these fucking trees and bushes. I just figure something else might pop out of them. I guess not. Check this out. Fucking knock them all down at once. Oh, we almost got 3 flowers. That sucks. Also 69 star points. Check it out. That fucking number keeps popping up when I'm streaming, I don't know why. It's quite literally a fucking number. Oh wait, why did I pick hammer? That was dumb. Yeah, sometimes the hammer makes the background scenery fall on people. Does hammer work on him when he's down? It does, right, okay. That's good to know. I mean, I could just skip all these guys, but it's good to get the experience. We might be able to level up before we get to Hooktail's castle, if not soon afterwards. Got a couple flowers back for that. What's down here? Hey, it's the Happy Wanderers, the Travelling Sisters 3! Have you seen Hooktail yet? I wonder if there's somewhere you could sign up to see it. Hey girls, I don't mean to sound silly or anything, but what's a hooktail? It's weird, just like three girl toads that are just standing there for no reason, okay. Who are you? Ah, bonjour, mademoiselle. It is a beautiful day, no? Oh, no. Not you, monsieur Moustache. I'm speaking to the lovely little cabbage behind you. What would you say, my pretty? Abandon the salad and come with me, moi? Ew, are you kidding? Ew. Nice wig, you disco wannabe. Take a hike, Bowser the Dork. Uh-huh, sacre bleu, such brutal honesty. Such a sharp tongue. Well, I retreat for now. If you change your mind, Sherry, come find me. What a total sleaze. Let's go somewhere else, Mario. Yeah, kind of a weird... I don't even know what he is. I'm gonna check the tattle ability. Ew! What's with this guy, huh? It grosses me out just being near this weirdo. Alright, fine, whatever. His name is Dupree. He's the icky guy who tries to sweet-talk everybody. No more. Yeah, she doesn't even want to give you information because she doesn't like him. For some reason. Most flowers make their tongues still, but make no mistake, they understand us. Which is why I ask that you speak kindly to your floral friends, deal? I should probably check the store real quick before we continue. What was that question again? Mr. Softener and how much? The fire flower? Right, so it was 16 coins. I was kind of curious how much they cost each. It was a lucky guess. Excuse me. Oh, there's Coops. It's Mario, right? Look, See, the thing is, I've been waiting here in the hope of getting to speak with you. I have to ask you something, and I have to... If you can't say no, I'm going to throw it out there. See? I was wondering, would you... Oh, please take me with you to fight Hooktail. Please, I'm begging you. Sorry about that. See, my dad, he went off to battle Hooktail long ago. But he never came back. I miss him, of course. I just miss him badly, but this isn't about avenging my dad. Well, no, that's not true. Revenge is a big part of it, I guess. The truth is, I want to finish what Dad started, for his sake and for everyone's sake. Man, this is embarrassing. See, everyone always says I'm a crybaby, a weakling. But if I can defeat Hooktail, well, I won't be those things anymore. I'll be strong like my dad. I know it'll be dangerous, but I still want to go. Please, Mario. Sure. For real? No kidding? Yes, thank you so much. You won't regret this. There we go, new party member. Press the X button to shoot a shell and retrieve distant items. Oh yeah, that's how you get that one item I saw that was hovering in midair. If you hold the X, you can place it. You can keep it in place, right? And release X to fire it. Right, okay. That's cool. You can even hold Koopa's shell in place, move Mario, and then release the shell. Yeah, I think there's like some puzzles involving that mechanic. In battle, Koops can fight by your side, striking foes with his main move, the shell toss. You can also strike all ground-bound enemies in one attack with Power Shell. Okay, Mario, let's get going. Koops. Oh, there's Koopy-Koo. Oh, golly, hi Koopy-Koo. Did you overhear that? Well, part of it. Koops, I thought I heard you say you were going to fight Hooktail. But you're joking, right? I mean, you're not exactly a powerhouse. He'll eat you up. I know, Koopy-Koo, but I want to be tougher for you. So I have to do this. No, Koops, you don't. I mean, you're going off to some dangerous place. It's stupid. So what if you're timid and sort of a crybaby? I don't care about all that. I just want to be with you. Don't go. Sorry, Koopy-Koo, I've made up my mind. No need to worry, though. After all, I'm traveling with Mario. He's the man. Fine, ignore me. Stubborn Koopa! I'm sorry, Koopy-Koo. I swear to you, I will come back to you a stronger Koopa. Well, Mario, that's that. I guess it's no turning back now. Hooktail's castle awaits. You stubborn Koopa. You're nothing but a stubborn Koopa. How dare you? I'm an artist. Let's try the Power Shell on those last two. Oh fuck, we don't have enough FP. Okay then, I'll just do this. Nice. B-I-N-G-O. Spells bingo! Probably 2 more battles will be enough to level up. Oh, the scenery's falling. Only on their side though. Okay, this will be enough to level up easily. Nice. Then we can finish that with the multi-bounce. I love how Koops is still defending even though their turn is over. There we go. Level up the old badge points so we can go from 3 to 6. We might find a badge or two inside the castle, so that's a good time we leveled up just there. A good thing we just leveled up, rather. Oh yeah, didn't we miss something? I need to go back a second. Yeah, I think we missed a badge. Let me do that real quick and then we'll continue. Slowly and automatically restore HP during battle. Okay then, that works. I'll probably end up replacing that one, but for now I can use it. There's no excuse not to. Here beginneth the path to the dreaded Hooktail, weaklings retreateth. Ye who seeketh to proceed a power with two must hitteth both switches simultaneously. I didn't get whatever. If your Petalburg Koopa has your hood ability maketh a Chora snap. I can't fucking read that text. Shit. There we go. Timed that just right. This puzzle stumped you for hours when you were a kid. Yeah, I could kind of see why somebody could get stuck at that. I think it took me a little while to figure that as well. Save that. Might as well do this now. Welcome to Hooktail's castle. There is. Oh man, Hooktail Castle. Stories were all true. This place is terrifying. Oh, there's a door up here as well. Oh yeah, that's how you get across. For a second there, I legit forgot there was actually a paper plane thing up there. Right, now we're inside the castle. This is a corridor in Hooktail Castle. Can't say I'm a fan of the bone pile decor. I don't really want to have my bones end up here, Mario. How about we move on? Shit. Oh right, the up the fence, right, of course. Right, there we go. Right, check this out. Nice little combo there. There we go. Oh, fuck! I didn't realise there was a second Koopa back there. Are you going to do just chapter 1? At this rate, it looks like this is going to be the only part of the game tonight. I've already been streaming for like 2.5 hours. I could probably do like another hour of this. The only reason I have her out right now is just so I could tackle the new enemies, but I'm still fighting Koopas. But the bounce, the head bonk helps against these guys. Power bounce, is this the one where you can bounce on the same enemy multiple times? Power bounce, 3 FP is required. Yeah, I think this is the one. I'm gonna take that off and put this one on. Power bounce and multi bounce are pretty good badges. Oh no! These bones, they remind me of my father. There's no doubt about it. It's my father. Dad! What's this? Mario, my father's clutching some kind of letter. Or at least his bones are. So, should I read it? Yeah. Okay, I can do this. I'll read it. I came to this castle to destroy Hooktail, but I am stuck and I can go no further. So in this letter I shall note Hooktail's weakness for those to follow. The dread Hooktail cannot tolerate creatures who begin with Kr and end with Ikit. Hidden somewhere in this castle is an item related to Hooktail's weakness. If one is to have any hope of defeating Hooktail, one must first find that item. One last thing. If faced with the ultimate doom, the fiend will use any trick it can to save itself. If you hope to defeat it, do not give into your kinder nature and fall for its tricks. Alas, I do not have the strength to continue writing. Already the mist veils my eyes. The last words go to my son, Colorado. I love you and I'm proud of who you are. Huh? My son Colorado, not Coops. Oops. Yeah, I guess this isn't my father. My father? Yeah. But if this isn't my father, I wonder what the pile of bones over there are. I wonder if that pile of bones over there is my dad. Over there is my dad. I swear I can read, I just can't fucking read tonight. You clearly don't value your lives that much. If you come to this castle to disturb us, you will go no further from this moment on, but you'll be nothing but bones. Oh shit. What are they doing? Ouch! It's no use, Mario. They're all over me, man. What should we do? Just smash them. Smash them to bits. It's no use! There's the stylish. Right, so I'm guessing that's not his father then? Oh, there they all go. Didn't get a chance to tattoo them there because I had Coops out at the time. Oh well. That's had dull bones. Sort of a skeleton thing. It was a Koopa Troopa once. Max HP is 1, attack is 2, and defense is 1. These creeps throw bones to attack. Oh, and they build reinforcements. Attacks can strike multiple dull bones at once, are the most effective. Right, okay. Fucking cheap shot, just throwing a bone at my face. Don't know if I can super dodge that. Nah, that was a bad idea. Right, I think I should use Sweet Treat. Kind of dangerously low after that. Ah, crap. Hang on a second. Sorry, I was checking the message there. Hi Blank. Blank Wall, welcome to the stream. I think you just subscribed there. I'm not sure. I just missed the message, but thanks if that was you. I'm doing fine. How are you? There we go. Yeah, I should get some more FP for this. They've got a bone to pick with you. Yep. They sure do. Shine Sprite. This mysterious, powerful object. Collecting these will help. You just subbed, right? Okay, thank you. Yeah, I just missed that message there and I was trying to catch it and it disappeared. But yeah, again, welcome to the stream. I hope you're enjoying yourself so far. Since you just came in. Hope you're enjoying the stream so far, of which you've only seen like 10 seconds of, but nonetheless. There we go, got another star meter filled already, so we can do Sweet Treat again. I think I've got some syrups that I can use to get flower points restored, but I'm going to hold on them till we get to the boss fight. I think that'll be the best time to use those. I thought Koops was stuck in the wall there for a second, I don't know if he was. Oh, I get it, right, okay. And then stand here, then going up. A little bit of a puzzle here. Oops. There we go. While it wasn't quite perfected yet, I did love the big step up in like the paper presentation that this game offered compared to the 64 counterpart. While I don't like the Wii U game that much, I think Color Splash is like the best game visually for Paper Mario. Like that game has a really good paper aesthetic. Kind of feels like they perfected it by that point. It's just unfortunate the game is not as good as this. Nowhere near it. I think there's something up there. Let me try checking. Yeah, there is. Ah, fuck. I loved how Koops fell there for a second and then he respawned back up. I don't know if there's anything else up here. I guess not. Okay then. Hi Gamer D. Slamming. Banana slamming. Oh yeah, Tropical Freeze comes out tomorrow. Not sure if I'll be streaming tomorrow, but I will be picking that up. I'm going to finish the post-game for the first game first before we do that. So probably shortly after the weekend I think I'll be doing that one. Feels so good when you get that super dodge timing just right. Oops, slightly too early. See, that quick change badge would have been really useful here. Because when you swap out your partners, you waste a turn by doing that. Not a full turn, but like turn of one partner. Or the turn of whoever, like, of the two people you're using. But yeah, quick change, like, sort of stops that from happening. I think I'll use that sweet treat in the next fight so that we can get some more flower points back. Oh, okay then. It's one of those things. What the heck? Hey! Guests, it's been a long time since anyone came here. A real long time. Huh? You heard me? Wow! Wait a sec, if you can hear my voice, then you must be the legendary hero or something. Or not. To be honest, I'm not sure if anyone with ears can hear me. But it sure is fun zinging people with the whole legendary hero bit. But hey, seriously folks, I was wondering if you could let me out of this chest. I've been locked in here for so long I'm starting to cramp up like you wouldn't believe. All you have to do is find the key and let me out. Easy. Huh? What do you mean? You think you'll be cursed if you open this box? Ridiculous. Who would do that, really? Wait in the box to curse folks. A real slimeball, that's who. But I'm not a real slimeball, and I wouldn't do no such thing. But that should be obvious. Look, if you help me out, maybe I can help you out. You know, a little I scratch your back, you scratch mine, except in reverse order. Of course, you don't have to if you don't really want to, but like finding a key is hard. I guess we're going to have to find the key then. Yep, open the box, please. There we go. Oh, right, that's what those were for. Mario, look at that! Oh, we don't like the look of this. Run! Oh, it's this way. I like this. Just little moments like this are quite fun, even though it's really easy. I don't know if I've ever died or like failed that part. Do you just get a game over if you screw that? Man, that was too close. Gotta shake it off. Okay, let's use this key to open that spooky chest. You need to use a partner to open that crack in the wall? Yeah, that's what I thought. Hey there, boy, I'm so glad you found that key. Unbelievable. Yeah, you fools. Here we go again. Time for curse number 2. Why, only the most idiotic pudding brain dolt would fall for a scheme like that. The castle's traps prevent anyone from who entered this place from leaving it. No matter which path you take, you are fated to waste away a slow and painful death. But wait, there's more to this great deal. I'll throw in a free curse, no charge. Boogly boogly boo. Now you are cursed, you doofus, and it serves you right. This curse is more cursedly curse-worthy than any curse you've ever been cursed. For this curse makes you a piece of paper when you hold and press the R button. Ah, what a curse. Who curses like me? No one. I shall show you how how frightful this curse is. Go on, press and hold the R button. There we go. Look at yourself! How embarrassing for you! How embarrassing! Eat a sandwich, Skinny! Do you understand this curse and what it means for you? Then farewell, you dumbbells! The horror. The absolute horror. So now we can get back out. You got attack FX R. Well, it doesn't cost anything, so... just makes a noise. Guess we need to go back a little bit to find the next key. I think I did see one back here. A little bit of a ways to backtrack. Yeah, there is. I wonder if there's anything a little bit further back that we can like interact with using that paper thing. Oh wait, that's the start, right, okay. Just wanted to check in case there was like another cage we could go through with power. Oh, I'm sorry, I mean curse. It's obviously a curse, it's not a power. You held the chest in the box. Right, okay, let's go back to that door with the key. Not sure how to get that badge up there to the right, but I guess we'll get that eventually. Actually, is there a star piece back there, maybe? Nope. What about over here? Yep, there is. Nothing else over there. Right, okay. So let's see, how many star pieces do we have so far? We've got 8. That's more than I thought I would get at this stage in the game. Note to self, don't jump on those guys, just hammer them. Even when you jump, it makes that noise. Yeah. Again, why did I try jump? Huh? Oh my, who's this handsome piece of cheese? I can't believe there are other thieves besides me. How very strange. Hey, who are you? Me? Why, I'm Mrs. Mouse, the globe-trotting thief. You ever heard of me, sweetie? I heard there were rare and valuable badges here in this castle, that's why I'm here. But the real question is, why are people like you roaming in such a rundown place? I love this theme song, by the way, for Miss Mouse. Well, you see, we're here to beat Hooktail and get the Crystal Star. So don't think we'll let you get the Crystal Star first, no matter how cute you are. Crystal Star, you say? I didn't know such a thing like that was hidden in this castle. Sounds intriguing. Perhaps I just heard something you didn't want me hearing. Darn. Oh, but okay. I mean, you were looking for the Crystal Star first, so... And I already found the badge that I was after, so I'll let you get the Crystal Star. Hearts! Hey, what's that supposed to mean? It means I must say bye-bye for now, Mr. Cutie. I know, it's sad. We just met and already it's time to say farewell, but alas... Oh my, you're so bold. Is that illegal? Oh, I almost forgot to give you a little secret. Somewhere in this castle is a badge that'll help you beat Hooktail, or so I've heard. I don't know what kind of badge it is. Maybe you found it already, maybe not. If you're going to fight Hooktail, I'd recommend finding that badge first. Well, take care, handsome man. Let's get together real soon. Well, see ya. I wonder what her story is. I bet it's an interesting one, full of romance. Nice, an extra honey syrup and a shine sprite. Wonder if there's a star piece hiding back here. I'm guessing not. Nope. But we got what we came for, so we can head back out. Yeah. You get as much flower points as possible and not do that. I mean, 7 flower points is pretty good. Yeah, that filled up. Good. Oh, Luigi's in the audience. I just saw that there just before the camera cut away. That was cool. He does show up once in a while, not often. Fuck. Good thing I got more flower points so I can do this. Not quite enough. Nice. Ah, fuck. Per Coops. Yeah, fuck you. That's what you get for doing that. Temporarily puts all enemies to sleep, immobilizing them. In coupon free pass. Guess I'll get rid of the sleepy sheep. Don't really use that one. There we go. I just instinctively jump on them for some reason. Have to keep remembering that jumping doesn't work. There we go, level up. Gonna level up the HP and then we'll level up the flower points next. Like I said, I generally like to keep the stats as balanced as possible, so I just do one of each. Unless I absolutely need extra badge points to get a certain badge, but that probably won't be happening anytime soon. Right, that's the button to do that. I had to remember for a second which button activated Coops. Yeah, I think we're almost at the boss now. I think we're pretty near it. We're quite high up in the castle now, so I imagine we're very close to it. Seems like it. Knew I was going to do that. That's a lot of enemies. Hang on. Yeah, fuck that Koopa. Oh god, we got 2 poison mushrooms. That's not good. Better hope I didn't get that 3rd one by accident. Oh fuck! I didn't mean to do that. The one time I wasn't even fucking trying to time it and it happened, because of course it would. That's bad luck. I just dropped in and you got poison mushroom. I jinxed you with my presence. Welcome to the stream, Squirrel J. Trying to think of what I should be doing here. I don't have enough fucking star power to get another sweet treat. Guess I'll just finish this guy off. Hopefully Koops can get up and finish. There we go. Yeah, maybe I should not try to do the super dodge when I'm this low. Oh. Old MacDonald had a dog in bingo. What's his name? Oh! Sorry, I had to say that. B-I-N-G-O. Talk about a fucking turnaround there at the last second. That's how that's so fucking important. That roulette wheel. It can either make or break a fight. That was fun. And we're not even at the boss fight yet, but the boss fight, that might happen as well. Shit. I'm fucking suddenly missing my timing with this. Multi-bounce. I'm trying to do the super dodge with the B button and I'm missing it. Power shell. I think just before the boss there'll be a block that we can like spend some money to get some... to recover all our health and FP, so we should be fine on that front. Power bounce. Yeah, let's do power bounce again. Oh no, wait, that's multi-bounce was what I wanted, but that works too. Oops. I should, once I level up, I'm gonna have to get more flower points because I've run out of them really fucking quick. If you want a challenge in this game, do nothing but super dodges. Right, here we go. Ah, so close. There we go. Easy. Hooktail's coming up, isn't he? I do believe he's up on this tower. I mean, the music stops, so it's kind of like it's building suspense, so he probably is up here. I haven't played this game in years, but I do vaguely remember some parts of it. Just jumping up. Oh, right, he's not actually walking past that for some reason. Ah, that was annoying. Right. Start with sweet treat then. Get some more FP. It's not too bad. In fact, that's better than not too bad, that's good. Potential flowers. Nah, I always fuck up on the flower one for some reason. The shine one's a little bit easier to see when it's spinning. All the defense in the world can't save you from a super dodge counter. Right. I'll take your coins, thanks. Yep, there's a save block and a health block, so boss is probably behind that door. Save that. There we go. So if I end up dying, I can just quickly switch back to Goombella. Who dares approach me? So you are the friends of that strange, garbled one who came earlier. I didn't expect more to come to steal the treasure I protect. Such rashness. That was foolish, I fear. Did you really think you could beat me? But you're so small and you don't appear tasty. I suppose you might make a good snack. And the bottoms of your feet smell like they might be a good sauce with some spices. What I'll do is soak you to a crispy goodness and gobble you down head first. Snack time little appetizers, but which of your morsels should I test first? Is this Skyrim? Because we're fighting the big dragon. That's why I switched back to her and wanted to do Tattle. And it's Hooktail. Max HP is 20, attack is 5, defense is 1. Yeah, this does a lot of damage compared to other enemies. It'll stomp and munch on you, and it has a more dragonish attack, Stinky Fiery Breath. It's tricky, especially when it's losing, and it'll try to fool you into being merciful. Oh yeah, and one more thing, it hates things that start with Kra and ends with Ikit. Supposedly there's something related to that somewhere in this castle. Did we find it? Yep, we did. It was the sound badge that makes the noise of a cricket. Ugh, that awful sound. It sounds like a cricket. How did you know? Stop that this instant. I got a really bad food poisoning when I ate a cricket. Oh, fight it, Hookie. Just hearing a cricket chirp makes me feel woozy. Could have gotten a couple more bounces there. Must not gag, my poor tummy. So very woozy. Mistimed that. Fuck. Actually, I'm not going to use that just yet. Wonder if a hammer works quite well against this. Okay, that works. One more hit should do it. GG. Wait, hold up a moment. I give up, please. I won't be so bad anymore, I promise. In fact, I'm sorry for everything. Yeah. To prove it, I'll give you 1,000 coins. What do you say? Can you forgive me? Keep your coins, fiend. What? You must be joking. You don't want any coins? Then how about this lovely, rare, extra special badge I have? I'll give you that. It's one of a kind. It's yours for a limited time only. Will you take it? Nope, keep it, you cat. Really? Well, I suppose I could apologize by letting you sniff the bottoms of my feet. People pay good money to do this. I'm being really honest right now. Really. Care to take a whiff of the care to take a whiff of the rich yet delicate scent of my world-renowned feet? That's disgusting. You aren't a very trusting fellow, are you? It's important to be able to trust someone, you know? I guess I'd better. That fucking last one, though. Oh shit. Fucking eats half the audience? That's just terrible. Oh, my strength has returned to me. That's it, enough of this. Finish him once and for all, Mario. Thankfully he didn't recover all of his health, just half of it. Ah, fuck. I only want the flower points, really. I've got a good amount of health for each. That's alright. Why do I always feel so faint every time I hear a cricket? Nice. I was wondering if you could super dodge that one. The honor's all yours, Coops. There you go. Got the winning kill. But how? Why? There's so much I wanted to do with my life. So many meals. Dead. I figure it would be most appropriate to get the final hit for Koops and not Mario. I did fall for his generosity. See, the first time playing this, I didn't actually fall for it, but on a replay, like when I replayed this like a couple years after the first playthrough, I actually did check out of curiosity. You just take a severe amount of damage if you give in to their quote-unquote generosity, if anyone's wondering. Wow, we actually pulled it off, Mario! Now all we have to do is find the crystal star thing that you're looking for. Ugh. 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 Ah! I'm out. I'm finally out. Whoa, it can't be. Hey. Dad? Hey, you're Koops. Hey, son. You gotten big since I last saw you. Well, yeah, I guess I have. But who cares, Dad? I mean, golly, what happened to you? Where have you been all this time? Well, I came here a while back to deal with Hooktail, and all was well and good. But just before my finishing blow, he played a trick on me and gobbled me down whole. I've been hiding in my shell for 10 years since I've been inside there. How do you survive inside your shell for 10 years? And boy, it was nasty. Yuck. I'm so glad I'd finally get out of there. Honestly, Dad, don't you know how worried you were? Don't you know how worried about you we all were? For 10 long years, we thought you'd be, you know, we thought your game was over. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, son, but I'm okay. That's good, right? We're together now. Speaking of which, what are you doing here anyway? Oh, come on, Dad. I came here to defeat Hooktail, who's been wreaking havoc in town. And Mr. Mario here is looking for a gem called the Crystal Star. Crystal Star. It wouldn't be this that you're looking for, is it? There is. What's that? I found it down there in Hooktail's belly. Nice, huh? I keep it as a souvenir. So this is the thing you're looking for? Perfect, just perfect. You can have it. Come now, I won't take no for an answer. You're Koops' friend. Please take it. Oh yeah. You got a Crystal Star, and you learn the special move, Earth Tremor. 1 down, 6 to go. Mario and his friends finally got the Crystal Star in the castle after defeating Hooktail. I've got to admit, I actually thought, like, the first time playing this, that Hooktail was male, but it turns out it's female. So if I accidentally call it a his or a him, that's just like me not remembering. Koops even reunited with his long-lost father, of whom he thought he was dead. Yet they were unable to learn anything about the whereabouts of the princess. Where could the Princess Peach be? Yes, Mario's adventure has only just begun. I think we have time to do the little next bit before we wrap this up. Your progress was saved. Not even remotely fazed by how he was eaten alive. I wonder if he secretly enjoyed that. Fetish fuel ahoy. Yeah, these were simpler times when Nintendo would make games about this stuff and people wouldn't bat an eye. Nowadays you can't fucking... You can't so much as stream this game without somebody saying VOR! At least not if somebody like Vinny were to stream a game like this. Oh great exalted Grodus! We brought the Princess Peach that you ordered, sir. Well, 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 my pets. Isn't it time you told me where that map is? Princess Peach, you will speak when spoken to. I'm telling you, I don't know. There's no point in trying to hide it, silly girl. We know you had it. We know this. Trust me, it's very much in your interest to be absolutely honest with us. We X-Nuts are not all rainbows and lollipops, I assure you. We're quite nasty. Grodus, sir, I have news. Report at once. You know the Crystal Star we thought maybe Hooktail had? Well, someone just nabbed it. What? What did you say? Someone else is after the Crystal Stars, you say? And he defeated that Hooktail creature, you say? Speak, soldier! Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. There's more, too. See, according to the reports, it was a mustached dude in a red hat with blue overalls who pulled the job. Mario. Excuse me? Mario? Oh no. Yeah, I see you know of this Mario, do you not? This fool matters not at all. I know all about him long before that, I promise. I grow bored of talking. Take Princess Peach back to the holding room. Yes, sir. And men, Take good care of Princess Peach, understand? She is not to be harmed. You got it, sir. Well, Lord Crump. If this Mario character has the map, then it's highly likely he'll be looking for the crystal star that we're hunting for in the Buckley Woods. You must return there immediately and hasten evacuation. Excavation. It must not fail. Was that? Oh, sure. Roger, Gradus. And with that, pow, I'm gone. I wonder if sending Lord Crump alone there is wise. He's a bit out there. X-Nut, I summon you. I summon X-Nut in attack mode. You rang, dude? I mean, sir? You rang Sir Grodus, dude? Grodus, Sir Grodus, sir? Shut up. Go to the Shadow Sirens. The Shadow Sirens, sir? But they... I don't care how you plan to end that sentence, fool. Get them, now. Gotcha. Well, Peach, you just endangered Mario's life again. Yeah, she seems to do that an awful lot, doesn't she? The Honourable Grodus has need of us. We arrive without delay. Pray tell the princess... Pray tell, where did the princess tell you where the map is? Still your tongue, Bedlam. Beldam. We already have it if you'd snatched her earlier. But now, since you missed your chance, the poor fool named Mario has the map. It wasn't my fault, truly. There were many prying eyes there, too many. Besides, a strange old man showed that moment of truth. We had to retreat. But why worry? All we need to do now is find this Mario and steal the map. Yes? Indeed, that is your duty. Must I remind you? The map is vital to the X-Nut plan. I will have my men prepare all available information on this Mario. For now, hear me, Beldam. Your Shadow Siren sisters must take care of this troublemaker. Fear not, sire. I, Beldam, shall return with what you seek. Let's go, my lovelies. Madeline, Vivian, come. We've got a job to do. Go! Even more villains to worry about. Oh dear, here we go again. I can't believe I'm kidnapped again. Mario and Toadsworth must be worried sick again. But hang on a moment. Where in the world am I, anyway? This is so unfamiliar to me. I wish I could at least let Mario and Toadsworth know that I've been caught. For a second there, I thought I could open these lockers. I'm playing too much Metal Gear right now. On top of locker! On top of locker! What a lovely soap. What a soap? What a lovely shower. No soap scum? Even. No soap scum even. Wow, I wonder if it works. Fan service! But yeah, I think this is mandatory. Like, you need to do this to advance the plot. So, yeah. Ah. Just fucking... Wait a minute, if they're all made of paper, wouldn't wet water make them melt? How refreshing. I feel like a new princess. I can see she's tied her hair up a bit. Oh, it went back to normal. As soon as you walk through the door, it just resets. What was that? How odd. The door opened by themselves. Weird. It doesn't look like anyone's around. Also, am I the only one who thinks that these structures back here look like pencils? It looks like a small pencil and two moderately short pencils just standing next to each other. How do I keep making these doors open? How odd. Hello, Princess Peach. Huh? Who said that? Where are you? How amusing. I am right here before your eyes. I am the laboratory's main computer. I am Tech XX. You may call me Tech if you may. Sir Grotus created me as a perfect computer, one that is flawless in reason. Grotus. Wait. He's that awful dome-headed thing who interrogated me, right? Could more likely be crayons. Yeah, they could be. So Grotus is not awful. He is a very great person. He is marvelous. Well, I don't think so. But I doubt I'll change your mind, so I'm wondering, why did you lead me in here? I am unsure. An unusual program deviation occurred when I observed you earlier. My higher brain circuitry malfunctioned and nearby overheated your image. Or nearly overheated at your image. Also, an unidentified impulse spread through my processors. These events are new to me. There is more to this phenomenon as well. I ran diagnostic programs. And the solution was, I want to know more about you. I want to observe you. Such a compulsion has no precedence. Cause unknown. I, the perfect computer. I must diagnose this unknown situation. I will not fail. This is why I led you here. Wait, did you just say you want to observe me? You want to know more about me? Could it be that you... No, impossible. It can't be. But you're just a computer. What has happened to me? If you know my malfunction, you must tell me of it. Oh, I couldn't really, because... it's just too weird. Please tell me. Please. I am the world's best computer. I am perfect. There should not be anything I do not understand. Please. Hi Gamer Nation, welcome to the stream. Well, you know, maybe. It is possible that you're in love. With me? Love? What is love? I cannot compute this. Wait, you don't know what love is? Love, how do I explain? Love tells you when you want to be with a person forever. It makes you feel happy just to see that person smiling, having fun. When you love someone, you will do anything to help when she is or he is in trouble. Happiness, fun. I have definitions for those words, but my programming is insufficient. There should be nothing I cannot comprehend. I am the perfect computer. Comprehend love? Love is not something you comprehend, Tech. You feel it. Princess Peach, will you teach me this thing that you call love? What? You're a computer. Why would you care about love? I am perfect. There must be nothing I cannot comprehend. Nothing. That is why you must help me understand. Help me understand this thing called love, please. If you have any wishes I can grant you in exchange, I will grant them. But of course I am unable to grant such a wish as letting you escape. What, are you insane? You ex-jerks kidnapped me like common Koopas. And now you call me in here and ask me to teach you the meaning of love? I should spit on your screen. You grant my wishes? Ha! Why should I believe you? I understand that you are angry. That emotion I comprehend. You need not teach me now. But I must learn of this thing. I must. There is no alternative. I must be a perfect computer. That is why, if you would just consider teaching me, I will grant you your wishes. Do you understand me, Princess Peach? Now, tell me your wish. Are you sure? Well, okay, here goes. Can I contact someone? The sooner the better. Yes, of course you may. Use my communicator to send wireless mail to anywhere you want. If you so wish, you can use it right now. It is no trouble. Use the keyboard in front of you. Enter the recipient's address and the message. You mean this keyboard? Alright, let's give this a shot. Okay, it's ready, Tech. Could you send it? The message has been sent. For the time being, you may return to your room. I will call you in again when I want to ask you something. Okay then. Good night. Good night, Princess Peach. Not very good at doing that robot voice. I'm trying to do the fucking Howl voice, but it's not real good at doing that. So you're probably wondering, with all this X-Naut shit, you're probably wondering where Bowser is in all of this. So here we go, we get to find out what's happening on Bowser's end of the story. Ah! Bowser, the mighty Koopa King has arrived. Hold your applause, minions. But now that I'm here, Kirby, you crusty old hag, why did you summon me here? Ah, great Lord Bowser. The, crusty hag Kami Koopa will arrive momentarily. I'm really sorry for the inconvenience, but could you please wait at the rear of the room? So, the other day I saw Lord Bowser gazing longingly at the photo of Princess Peach. You may want to put a cork in it, man. A cork in it, man! You may want to put a cork in it, man. Who, I tell you? The look on his face when he was mooning over that thing. Huh? Yeah! Lord Bowser. You should ignore what I said back there. Well, I'm dying to hear the rest of your hilarious story, Mr. Comedian. Do share! Can I interact with the statue? Oh man, I'm attractive. Every time I look at this, I'm overwhelmed by his coolness. When I take over the world, I'm going to stick this statue all over the place. Yeah! Lord Bowser, I've been training day and night to help you conquer the worlds. Should the time come, I will be ready. Order me as you please, your surliness. Ah, super. In that case, I ordered you to do some sit-ups, Tubby. I wonder if I can talk to the guys at the door here. Please, your ghastliness, I have to ask you to wait at the rear of the room. What about you? Greetings, your haffiness. The hag Kami Koopa will be arriving at any moment. Right, okay then. Wow, what a profile! Although this thing could use a good dusting. Huh? It looks like this eye is a little loose. Incredible, the statue's eye is a jewel! I got Bowser's jewel! Just kidding. Hail Lord Bowser! Lord Bowser, please, if it's not too much trouble, head to the rear of the hall. Nope, guess I can't talk to those two. There's Kami Koopa. Ah, Lord Bowser! I've just now returned. I'm terribly sorry to keep you waiting, my lords. I bet you are, Cammy Koopa. Now out with it. Why have you called me here? Please, your crumbiness, don't be so impatient with your poor servants. It's my displeasure to report that Mario, that scum, that Mario... It's my displeasure to report that Mario, that scum, is off to a town called Rogueport. Am I Mario's babysitter? I don't care what he's doing. Are you going to call me every time that guy blows his nose or what? Yes, well you see, my lord, apparently Mario is hunting for an amazing treasure. Treasure? Yes, Mario has gone in search of a star-shaped jewel known as the Crystal Stars. I'm researching just what they are, but they have a question. There is no question of their high value. The Crystal Stars, you say? They sound like good world-conquering tools. I want them! Yes, very good. Continue researching this for me, you brainy hag, you. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Leave it to me. By the way, Lord Bowser, do you like fried eggs? Ugh. I almost threw up just now. I can't stand fried eggs. But why did you ask? Well, during my Mario recon, I stopped in a lovely place called Petal Meadows. I was planning on taking everyone there for a picnic and having some eggs and toast. Of course, I wouldn't think of sending out invites without asking you first, Lord Bowser. Airheads! A picnic? You moron! This is no time for fun. See, this is why my evil plans always derail, because the you clods always goofing off. Ah! Oh dear, Lord Bowser. Please calm down. Remember your blood pressure. What's that? Mumble mumble. What? Is this true? Lord Bowser, terrible news. Some boat full abducted Princess Peach in Rogueport. What? Tell me you're lying, Cammy. How? When? Where? Who would do such a thing? Answer me. I'm afraid we don't have that information quite yet. The investigation is still ongoing. One thing is most certainly confirmed, however. The princess has been kidnapped. Under no circumstances should anyone kidnap her without my say-so. I will not stand for this. I'm going to Rogueport now. I've got to kidnap her back. Oh, never mind about using the door then. But your grunginess, wait up! Bowser can't stand the thought of anyone else other than him kidnapping Peach, so he's got to kidnap her back, as he says it. Meanwhile, back at Petalsburg with Mario and Koops. Koops, my lad, are you telling me you're going with Mario? That's right, Dad. I'm going to continue traveling with Mario. And then I'm going to come back a strong Koopa, just like you, Dad. Nicely said, young Koops. That's my boy. My boy. But always remember this. You are my son, Koops, and I am your father. Koops, my sweet. I'll be right here waiting for you to prove yourself. If I may add, anything happens, you can always come back here, Koops. Don't you ever forget that. The village will always be your home. Okay, thank you everyone. Well, I'm off. Sorry to keep you waiting, Mario. Sorry to keep you waiting, huh? I'm sorry, I'm kind of memeing right now. You know farewells, so where are you going? Let's head back to Rogueport. Remember, Mario? The bearer of the magical map shall unfurl before the 1,000-year door. When this is done, the stars shall guide the bearer to the crystal star with pure lights. And it didn't stop there. Each crystal star points to the next. That's what the books say. Which means if we take the crystal star we found back to the 1,000-year door... So that means the location of the next crystal star will appear on the magical map. Exactly. Come on, let's go. Rockport, is that what it sounded like I said? Rogueport. Right, so let's check my stats right now. If I can remember how to do that. Right, so far we've leveled up quite a few times. We're at level 5 now, and we've been playing for about 3.5 hours. So I think this is a good place to stop for now, because I do want to wrap up the stream. Plus my throat is getting a bit hoarse from doing the voices. I don't normally do that much like voice, well, if you can call it voice acting, but it is fun to do it. So yeah, I think I saved that, but let's just make doubly sure that we save. Oops. You know how when you spam the A button to go through the text messages and you accidentally save it again? So yeah, I'm going to stop there for now. And I quite enjoyed that. That was good to come back to that after so long. How many years has it been since I last played this? Like maybe 6, 7 years? Definitely more than 3 years, I can tell you that for a fact. So yeah, I'll be doing more of that either at the weekend or early next week.